your house, house, house. In your house, 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 house. In your house, house, house. In your Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowds. Paragon's holding it down. Anybody can get it. Josh Joseph standing on his decisions. He is the voice. There is no choice. We is them boys in your house making wrestling noise. Moving fast just like cruiserweight action. In your house is the perfect distraction. Pumpers in your ears when you in traction. Get this work with some wrestling action. Smoke. What is up, guys? What is cracking? It's the Con Man, and I am in your house. And you guys already know the vibes. Anytime we slide on through, we're here to give you that work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. And guys, it is Sunday, and once again, we are here at In Your House to talk some wrestling. And normally I always like to try to come in here and be super, jovial and excited, because there's a lot of exciting things to talk about when it comes to wrestling, but there's just some things that happen that just you wish that it wouldn't happen, and these things happen, and we're about to talk about it. Before I do that, real quick, I got to bring on my guy here. We talk wrestling each and every week. He is, of course, the producer of the show, the voice, Josh Joseph. What is up, man?
What is up, household gathered in their masses. Howse and Voice went live, well, everywhere, across all platforms. We're glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in. It's another Sunday house party, and well, we're glad that you were able to roll out of bed, shake off the hangover, and join me and House for this wrestling discussion.
Most definitely, and it's gonna be another great episode here of In Your House. But of course, we got to do our due diligence here and talk about professional wrestling in all facets, from all corners. And we have a lot of fun talking about wrestling. Voice, we enjoy it. It's a great time. It's a vibe. Like, this is what we do to kind of put on the shelf the stresses of life, bills and family and work, and the real life stresses. And we come to professional wrestling not to completely escape from that, but we come to professional wrestling as a place to be able to at least have some sort of time away from that. You know what I'm saying? Something that makes us feel alive, something that makes us feel like a kid, those real authentic feelings of joy, those real authentic feelings of living in the moment, voice. And we come to wrestling for that. How's it going, Glenn? We appreciate you coming and joining us. We appreciate it for that, but there's so much more that goes into wrestling than just a dream, just a thought. Just, there's a lot of physicality, there's a lot of training, there's a lot of of real life concerns, real life implications that go into professional wrestling. And we talk about it all the time. And, when it comes up, it's not something that we talk about a whole lot because thank goodness it's not something that happens a lot. But we've seen things like, Rampage Jackson's son over there in California, at Knox Pro, and on camera, damn near taking a man's life. And that was awful to watch.
Oh yeah.
What I saw at Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW, one wrestler, and I'm not getting into names or anything like that, because if you know, you know, and if you want to look it up, you could look it up.
Mm-hmm.
But just, first off, the forearm. If you guys saw the forearm, the videos out there, OVW referee, a personal friend of mine, Dallas Edwards, uh, he had a seizure right there in the middle of the ring, man, and it, just seeing that. And I tell you, I couldn't get through the whole video. I just couldn't, because the complete and utter, like, just disregard for human life. Like, you are trained a certain type of way. And listen, bro, I'm not a professional wrestler, and I'm not here to talk bad about no professional wrestler. But from what I saw in that video, he was laying stiff as a board in the center of the ring. Dallas Edwards, a well trained anything in the business, referee, wrestler, knows when when your spot is done, you roll out to the corner, you roll out of the ring. Nobody had any sort of idea why Dallas didn't go to the corner, why he didn't go out of the ring. He was right there in the center of the ring. And then when he started convulsing, bro, I was like, all right, that's enough for me. Like, I checked out. Like, he got thrown out of the ring. So during an active seizure, he got picked up and thrown out of. It's just one of those things, man, where this is black eye territory. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the business. And once again, Dallas is a respectful, humble, always, every single time I see him at any show that he's at, he's always cool, he's always humble. And he's one of the hardest working refs in the business right now. That's facts. He's one of the hardest working indie refs in the business right now. He's at so many shows popping up all the time. Like, that's a cat I could definitely see getting signed on some sort of national TV level, because he is that quality of ref. I've had a chance to work with him when I'm doing commentary, ringing the bell, doing this and that. Me and him, like, Dallas is locked in. He's locked in as a referee, bro. I'm telling you. And Daniel Garcia, I see you in the chat. We're going to talk about all that here in a little bit. But, Voice, you do not know Dallas. You do not know the wrestlers in this situation. You are a wrestling fan. You are a wrestling media, journalist in a way. Basically, it's what we do. We cover the sport. You know what I'm saying? We cover the sport. I mean, I don't know how to even sit. What do you think, man? What were you thinking? What was your mindset on that whole situation, bro?
Well, at first I seen my brothers of IYH talking about it in the chat, so I had to check it out. And then once I checked it out, fell down a rabbit hole of opinions and thoughts and things like that. And then I came across the video. The video itself, as purely as a human, is disturbing. It's shocking when we see things like this. It's like it's not as severe, but could have been, as the Owen Hart incident. It's worse than the Sid Vicious moment. There's so many moments that we've seen that are out of our hands. We're not in the
Yeah.
match. We're not in any of it. I will say, out of all the takes and out of all of the opinions I've seen, and I'm in nobody to cast any judgment. You are allowed to say whatever feeling, opinion, or heated moment you have. You're allowed to say it. I fully support that, and I love that we have that ability to do that. Um, I will say that the most common sense one that I seen um, came from Alexis Littlefoot.
Littlefoot. Yep. Yep. She's been on. I've worked with her before.
Yeah, she's a great talent, great mindset. I really appreciated what she said. And I'll just quote her post from here. This is out of Alexis Littlefoot. How she reposted this. This is how it came across my feed. Um, if you post or reshare that video of Dallas, you are not a friend of mine. Basically, she doesn't care on that. Like, I don't want to repeat what she said, but
Sure.
you can hold colleagues accountable without posting that. I don't care if you post TW before or not. Um, it's insensitive, period. And if you do care, why would you want that to go viral? Stop trying to get clout and have actual conversations. Yeah, the reason I say that's the most common sense one, because she is trying to draw attention to the overall matter, not the incident that happened, and to glorify it, because we see that, guys, we just went through a year of witnessing shootings, seeing people die. Just in the past couple months, we've witnessed 2 people, and it's been shown everywhere. Don't you think that has some type of mental destruction to us as humans? We're not meant to see that. That is not, like, I understand it exists. It exists, but it's not meant to be shown. It desensitizes us to the point that you're out there, and just because somebody disagrees with you, you're okay with them not living. You're okay with their children not knowing any more of you. You're okay with their mothers burying, the fathers burying that son or daughter because of an opinion. Look, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, and they all stink to somebody. I mean, there are people out there who enjoy a good sniff of a butthole. I'm not trying to kink shame them or anything, but at the end of the day, we all have to just take a step back and understand, Dallas, if this ever comes across your feed, you ever see it, I hope you're okay. I hope the people that you love in your life stopped and said something to you. I seen your post. I seen that there was a huge outreach. I think this morning your CT scan, you were going to get to go home today if that was all good. So I hope and I pray that all that happens. Everybody out there who wants to share and give your social cookies and get them all and just, be that person, come on, take a step back. And this is the moment that we can all do it. We can, in this business, we can all take a step back. Yes, mistakes were made. Yes, a horrible thing happened and nobody acted appropriately. But Dallas is in a place where he is getting the best care he can, and they're going to figure it out. And that's all I have to say about the whole thing.
Yeah. It's like OG Tony saying in the chat here. He said he's not watched the video and he refuses to. I don't recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, it's not a good watch.
It's not a good watch. And like I'll say this, bro. Like, I just keep it real here. I saw some people that were on social media that clipped the video, put it on their feed, and now they got and now they got like hundreds and hundreds of shares and blah blah blah. And to you people out there, I say,
Yep.
I hope it was worth it. I hope I hope the fact that you got your little 15 minutes of social media fame was worth the fact that you aired out a human life convulsing in the middle of a ring while everybody just kept going like nothing was happening. Do
Yeah.
you feel good about that? Do you feel good about that? You wanted that little hit of dopamine off of getting 1 share, 5 share, 25 shares, 100 shares, 125 shares, 175 shares. I hope it was worth it because you're a disgusting human being.
Yeah.
You are a disgusting human being.
And in the words of Chef's parents, I hope that 250 works out for you.
Man, I don't I that I just hope, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm gonna just leave it at this. Glad Dallas is on the recovery. I
Yeah.
hope everything's good with him. I hope we could see him out and about if that's what he chooses to do,
Hmm.
to be able to see him do his thing again. Because, like I said, he's one of the best, most consistent independent wrestling referees out there right now. But man, after losing Spo, after losing Sean Patrick O'Brien, like how we did a few years ago in the Indies, like you you would hate to see that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would have hated to see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have hated to see that.
I'm just glad now, no matter what happened, he's where he's getting the best care.
Yeah.
And like OG Tony said, and Daniel Garcia, don't worry. I swear to God, we will get to what you're
We're gonna,
talking
yeah, we
about.
we sure will. We sure will.
Uh,
We had to talk about this.
yeah, this hits our neck of the woods, and he's a friend of House's.
Yes.
But OG Tony, that's the main thing. He's okay, and he gets the support he needs. Exactly. That's where I
Wonderful.
love it. Tony, thank you for always being there in our chat.
Yes. Yeah, man. We definitely appreciate you guys popping in. I'm just sending well wishes to my man Dallas, man.
Yep.
Like everything Voice is saying is on point. Like we can sit up here and point fingers all day. We can sit up here and try to get social brownie points all day. But at the end of the day, we need to make sure Dallas is good, and we need to make sure shit like this don't happen no more.
Yep.
Period.
We correct
Period.
and we move forward.
We have to correct and move forward. And, that's what we're going to do. There's no easy segue out of a topic like that, but I had to acknowledge it. Dallas is a friend of mine. I love that kid. He's awesome. And I hate to see that happen. Don't share that video. Get that off of there. Get it out of there. What we need to do is not share that video for the reactions. We need to push forward and make changes internally in the business to make sure this never happens again.
Yep.
We need to not be so quickly reactive. We need to get proactive.
Yep.
Period.
And
Period.
yeah. And I think I did see Dallas say that the money that is being set up and things like that, it needs to go to these types of promotions to make sure that there's on staff
On
paramedics,
staff health
somebody who can
officials.
help. Yes.
Yep.
And teaching even the people in the ring some extra training in those situations will go a long way, especially for your career. That's like being bilingual.
Yep.
If you have certain
Bingo.
training, I'm just leave it there.
You're
That's
right.
where I want. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely right, bro. You are absolutely right. So let's once again, no easy transition. Well wishes to you, Dallas, and hope that you get home and on the mend as quickly as possible. But SmackDown, we do have to transition into SmackDown because, man, wow. On this show, and I believe it was last week, a certain handsome, dynamic, charismatic, handsome again, executive producer on the show here at In Your House suggested, hey, what if we had Randy Orton go back to '09 and take a more sinister side to distract us from the idea of the fact that we're not going to get a fatal four-way for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And man, over here, you suggested, hey, that could be a catalyst for the Cody heel turn.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what happened on SmackDown, when I caught it, I was like, oh shit. This is damn near exactly like in every way, like Cody beaten to a bloody pulp, like betrayed at the contract signing, kicked in the balls, like completely obliterated by Randy Orton, the steps, getting the like, and there was absolutely no remorse. This
No.
was the Randy Orton that a lot of us grew up on in 2009, where there was zero remorse, zero thoughts about pulling the trigger, and more just pulling the trigger. And here we are now in your house. Calls another one, man. What do you think about the Randy Orton heel turn? We're going back, taking it back to 2009. Randy Orton turned heel on Cody Rhodes.
Man, I loved it. I loved it, especially in the chat where you were popping off. I mean, you double handsomed yourself. So this is a call that we can stand on because it does distract us from that fatal four. Because I went back and I watched heel Cody videos
Yeah.
where he's running around with the Bullet Club, just being a dick, just flipping off fans any chance he gets, taking drinks of theirs and then spitting it on their girls. Like, this is the Cody Rhodes I want.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the grandson of a plumber. Good job. Way to be blue collar. I need you, devil. I need the guy who goes a step above Randy Orton, because in this game, I see what's happening. They're building Cody to, at one time in his career, be talked about as the most winningest champion. I have a feeling they're going to set Cody Rhodes up to pass not only Randy Orton in the future, but John Cena. Look how quick they're giving him title changes.
Yeah.
Tell me how you explain to Drew McIntyre, we're putting the title on you, and then we're giving it to Cody a couple weeks before WrestleMania. I mean, I love the story that they're telling with Drew right now.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. But we're here on Cody. We're here with Randy Orton, the Viper. I mean, he was one heart tick away from punting this motherfucker in the head.
Yep.
And that would have been the complete seal. So I'm waiting for them to set that up, because guys, we are watching the Al Pacino of wrestling. We are watching the Robert De Niro. This dude, Randy Orton, can go from one switch to another just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he does it so well, and we buy into it every single time. He is the greatest actor of our generation. Randy Orton. I fucking love the dude. I love where they're at. I'm okay with no fatal four, I guess. If I'm getting this and they're on this caliber, the way Cody took that beating was absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
I
It
felt
really, it
sorry
really
for him.
was. Yeah. And listen, here's the thing. This is the third year in a row that Cody's got that ass beat
Beat.
by his opponent. The Rock, John Cena, and now Randy Orton. And me and Zay were talking about it on the trip to Emerge Voice, which we're going to talk about Emerge and give some thoughts on that, because Emerge went down. It was a great show, and we got a lot of Expo updates later on in the show. Voice, we got some great things to tell them.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. But what we're getting here with Randy, with Cody, is that we're discussing, me and my son, we're like, Cody's going to get tired of getting turned on.
Mm.
Cody's going to be, all his heroes have turned on him.
Yep.
All his heroes have turned on him. We are this close to crash out Cody, because Cody's going to, you look at like, Cody is about to lose his innocence. That's what it is, bro. The last little bit of innocence that Cody has is going to be lost with Randy, because Rock took a piece of it with him. John Cena took a piece of it with him. And now Randy Orton's going to take that last piece, and we're going to see we're going to see Cody. That is, we're going to see Cody completely be like, you know what? I can't trust anybody.
I got no more cheeks to turn.
No, exactly. He's going to have to finally take no prisoners. Just like what Daniel Garcia is saying here, that's what Orton is doing. And this is, you know what? It's so crazy because I feel like Cody, stay with me, bro. I need you to stay with me, voice. Cody low key is kind of like moving like Mega Man right now
Okay.
because he had his big thing with The Rock, and I feel like he took some of The Rock's star power with him. He had his thing with Cena, and I feel like his mainstream marketability, his being the guy, he gained that power from Cena. And what I think the power he's going to gain from Orton is that cutthroat, take no prisoners. I'm going to do what I have to do, and I don't give a damn what you think. He's going to take that. Bro, if you think about it like that, Cody Rhodes, Mega Man, bro.
Dude, I like it. I like what OG Tony's saying here. But I'm going to tell you this, OG Tony. I pushed them away. They didn't turn on the old Dusty, baby. I pushed them away because Dusty Rhodes was great. But I see what you're saying there. But I love what you're saying, House, because he does have to get that next suit of armor to go up against the next person you're going to pick. Where are you going next? Oh, guess what? Randy Orton. It's you. I have to get over the Viper. I have to go more than voices in my head, Randy Orton. But guess I this is my thinking though, House.
Mm-hmm.
If they go with Cody doing this and he wins at Mania, do you know who's going to be the next casualty of heel Cody?
Who?
Sami Zayn.
Oh,
He's going
absolutely.
to murder Sami Zayn
He's
and
got to
gain
murder
the
Sami Zayn.
next level. What we're about to witness with Cody is people are going to be in love with what they see because they're going to enjoy this rendition of him.
Yeah.
This moment, like going back and watching heel Cody in different promotions it's a sight to see. Go and check it out if you can, because
Yeah.
he's magnificent. He's somebody he's got the look that you want to hate. And when he puts himself in that persona where he is better than everybody else and you know it, when he's got that persona, that MJF bullshit.
I was gonna say, you literally said it. He's when he gets to get in his bag, he is MJF levels of heel.
Dude, I'm there too. I am so there with you on that one, man. It's going to be fantastic what we're about to get with Cody if they pull the trigger.
Yeah,
We know how they are, and they lead us up to bullshit. They could be leading us up to I am a real American Cody, and I don't want that. I don't want that.
No,
Don't
we don't
give me
need it.
that.
No, we need, but it's like I said on the show a few weeks back, though. WrestleMania isn't always the conclude. Ooh, pin
I
that.
like that.
Ooh, that's
The
clean right
American
there.
executioner.
That's clean, Daniel. I like that.
Copyright
But
that shit.
listen, I'm telling you, bro, like we could see something big with Cody, and this situation with Randy could be a catalyst. So let's dive into the beatdown, because
Oh,
we are both men who enjoy violence. And like we're both men, honestly, let's keep it real here. We're both men who enjoy when violence goes too far
yeah.
sometimes. And Randy went too far. And this was 2009 levels of Randy Orton going too far. I mean, we're talking about the same man who literally tried to kill John Cena with pyrotechnics.
He did.
He didn't give a shit. He just started pressing buttons and almost killed John Cena. He had Rob Van Dam slobbering after punting him. Slobbering.
Yeah.
Like, this dude has tried to kill people, and he tried to kill Cody Rhodes' voice.
Oh, he did. He did that when he did not even take a breath to clear off that announcer table and he just chucked Cody. That was gnarly. The stare, I enjoyed that too, because if from the angle of the fans it was a headshot.
Yeah.
From the camera angle we got, it was a straight up shoulder shot.
Yeah.
But the illusion that it was a headshot, that they're going back to the old days of headshots. Like, I mean, it's not going as far. We're not getting the Undertaker swinging for the fences or shit like that.
Right.
But what we are getting is the illusion of it. So the evolution of what we knew and loved, a la ECW, things like that, to where we are now with the WWE and Randy Orton being 09 Randy, but safely, is fucking phenomenal. I love it. Cody took that beating when Randy ripped that shirt completely off of him and threw him. Dude, his facial expression never changed the whole time. Cody went through an array of facial expressions. Randy Orton stayed that sadistic viper who's ready to kill. And I love it, man. This is what we need to get us pumped for something that we were expecting but not getting. But now we're here, so they have stepped up their game with it, and bravo for putting Randy Orton in this position.
Yeah, man. I almost just suggested the whole Randy Orton heel turn almost in jest. You know what I'm saying? But it came to me, and I was like, man, this would be great. And here we are, and it's great. Like Cody sells the ass whooping so good, and the blood. You know, WWE doesn't always do a whole lot of blood, like, unless it's Hardway. Like, Hardway, you can't really help Hardway. That just happens. But, like, as far as, like, choreographed, like, this is what they're planning blood, you know, like, and like OG Tony said, that's exactly what I was going to say. The chair shot looked awesome. It looked deadly. One big thing that I noticed is that there was no thought of maybe I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
That's a very, 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 very dangerous Randy Orton. When he's doing things and there's absolutely no remorse in there, this is when he's at his Super Saiyan levels of dangerous.
Yeah.
Is when he's like, oh, I don't care that that's Dusty's kid. Oh, you know, I'm in my 20th year. Maybe I should give back to the young kids. No, when he gets back to that Raw, I'm going to take what I want and I'm going to run the locker room and I'm going to destroy anybody who gets in my way. Because even at his age, there's not a lot of guys in that locker room that could step to Randy Orton.
No.
There's not a lot of guys in that locker room that could step to Randy Orton. So when he's fired up and locked in to where, like, hey, you know what? Maybe I will put all my attention, all my aggression, all my passion, all my anger, everything, every single ounce of my being towards getting number 15. That's the most dangerous man in the WWE, period.
Yeah, I agree with everything you're saying on this. And yeah, Tony, I mean, it's a possibility, but to me, you're kind of limited if you throw it back onto Randy. If you're doing the Cody turn, if you're not doing the Cody turn, throw it on Randy, let him be the Viper as champion.
Yeah.
But if you're doing the Cody turn, you give it to Cody and let him just run with it with this heel thing and see what happens. Let him go through Sami Zayn. Let him do all that. Because again, the level, like what you said, the age that Randy's at and the level that he is outputting, fucking phenomenal, man. Just phenomenal. And they've
Yeah.
built him up to where it's going to take something massive like a heel Cody to take down the Viper.
Yeah, because what I'm working through in my head is that, and that's also a possibility, OG, but also if we, I don't know, because I'm still fooling around with the idea that WWE might be trying to do what they did back in 1999. And I got to correct myself because I said it was 9 times. It was 11 times that the WWE Championship changed hands in the year 1999. And
11.
I still feel like they might be fooling around with the idea of doing that voice.
And they could very well be, because that was an exciting year. And look who's at the top of the food chain when it comes to that year. I mean, it would be interesting. If you do 11, that's one per PLE.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do, because remember, they're changing titles on SmackDowns and Raws now lately.
True. So that's one a month,
Yeah,
roughly. Average
almost.
once a month.
Yeah,
And you're spacing that out.
yeah. You're
Okay.
giving it, spacing it out. Yep.
Okay, real quick. We'll do a mini breakdown of this. So
Okay.
1999, the stars that we have at the top, are they as equal or greater or less than the stars we have at the top today
Oof,
to
that's
be able
hard.
to do this?
Because that, I don't know, because in 1999 you had Triple H, you had Undertaker, you had The Rock, you had Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jericho was on the way, Eddie Guerrero was on the way, like I
But
don't
look
know.
at your mid card that you could flop around with.
Yeah.
You got Trick coming up, making statements.
I think Trick is a guy who you could put the title on quick and have a short run and nobody would be mad about that.
You have monsters coming up. Oba.
If they put I think if you put the title on him with the monster that he is, you might have to give him a longer run.
So he's your last title flop.
He'd be I'd have him in like,
and then give him a run.
November, December, then give him a run. That's your
Give
last
him a
title
run
flop.
up till you could, if you do it then, you could even go into Mania with Oba.
You could
And
go into Mania with him. That's true.
to make a big statement, that's where he eats his first big loss.
Yep.
Out where it's a singles competition for the world title, he eats a big loss. Whoever you're trying to build up, I don't know who that is at this time.
None of us do. Yeah, none of us
So
do.
I'm saying that I could see a world in which that's the reality. And this mid card and the top layer, plus then you add in the women's. Now you got to do something there.
Yeah.
You're making your own statement there, but I think it would be, yes, I can understand that. Yes.
Ripshot,
right.
what's up,
Ripshot,
bro?
you are 100% right.
He says nobody today can come close to Stone Cold or The Rock. I don't think. Here's the thing: they shouldn't even try.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That you're going to hurt yourself by trying to do that. Like, and I'm not even throwing shots at this dude because I feel like we do it enough on the show. But if you're trying to come close to Stone Cold or The Rock, then you're just going to end up being an LA Knight, and we don't need somebody to be Stone Cold and The Rock. We need people to be Trick Williams, you know what I'm saying? We need people to be Javon Evans, we need people to be Ethan Page, we need people who know who they
Dominic.
are. Dominic Mysterio. We don't need people who are trying to be yesteryear's guys. We need people who take from the DNA of yesteryear's guys and encapsulate it into who they are.
Yeah. That's where I'm at with it. We got Chris Gonzalez jumping in
Gonzo.
here. He jumped on the AEW Dynamite show with us, and it was a great time. We found out It was one of the first shows Chris has watched all the way through, so definitely appreciate that.
Yes, for sure.
Since when he used to watch back in the day.
Yeah.
So thank you for being so gracious with your time and in your house, my friend.
See, and I can respect that because he's one of those guys. He's like us. Chris is. He started from the ground up doing his own thing, so we can respect the fact that he would come to onto our show and is completely prepared and completely ready to go. That's the signs of a professional podcaster to me.
Yes, 100%. I like what Daniel Garcia is saying here. This era has a new generation feel, but we need an era closer to the ruthless aggression. I think we're getting it. I think
Yeah,
we're getting the moment in which we're going to see more of a steering towards old guard and how it used to run. And honestly, Trips is at the top. I still have faith in him. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't, but I don't see why. You're nitpicking at this point, and that's fine. Do that. I mean, I can say things I hate about him too, but at the end of the day, he's not in charge of where the PLEs end up. He's just a guy who hears where they're going, and then he's got to tell
he's got to
everybody
pass
else.
it along.
Yeah.
He's got to pass it along. Like, I honestly think he's still doing a good job. Ribshot says, I mean, as good as them as opposed to being like them. All around ability, star power, there's been nobody. Cena's the closest, obviously, still way off. And then he also acknowledges that Roman is there too. Yeah, man, there's not a lot of guys like that anymore. There
Yeah.
is not a lot of guys like that. OG Tony says WWE doesn't want to build stars like that again because they have too much power and leave. And yeah, I think that that's a big thing right there that they want to. That's why they have a developmental system to try to keep them locked into the whole wrestling scene. Because yeah, I mean, what if The Rock had stayed locked into wrestling? He would have had a lot of years. What if Stone Cold didn't get disgruntled? When injuries happened, he would have had a lot more years. So like there's just a new system that there, and I don't think this system is designed for somebody to become bigger than the brand. And there's certain guys that became bigger than the brand. And that's not always what they want. There's benefits to that, but it's not always the best thing because you lose a lot of leverage as a company.
Yeah.
Uh
100% on
just a
that.
thought. Just a
Yeah.
thought.
No, that's a valid thought. I
So
mean, if they wouldn't have ran their production company in the ground,
oh my God.
they could have kept some of those fucking stars around and in their orbit. But
Oh
mistakes
yeah.
are always made.
No movies for them, bro. Straight
Dude,
to
See No
DVD.
Evil is a good fucking movie.
All
I
right,
will
I'll give you
say
that. I'll
I
give you
will
that one.
die on that
I'll give you
fucking hill.
Kane. I'll give you Kane.
Kane did a great job. See No Evil is great.
But we do got to move on because our chat is moving, man. And if we really with the way the chat is going right now, if we keep going on that chat, we're gonna be talking for the rest of the
Yeah,
show.
it'll turn into a Tuesday night show.
Exactly. You guys are awesome and we appreciate it. But I gotta ask this because I loved the whole situation with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes and the turn and everything. But I gotta ask this: what are we doing with the tag titles? What are we doing with this lantern? Once again, it was another thing that I talked about with my son on the way to Emerge. This is stupid as hell. I don't know how else to say it. This is dumb as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
We're fighting over a lantern. It's like, oh, I want the lantern. No, I want the lantern. There's no end game.
No.
There is no end game. And for some reason, the tag titles are wrapped up in all this BS. You know what, bro? Just put the damn titles on Damian Priest and R-Truth and shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at. Like, this is terrible. This is awful. This is stupid. This is a waste of an actually decent stable of the MFTs that have potential. And they're wrapped up with the Wyatts that I think their ceiling has been met and it's very low. and we're just holding the MFTs down. We're holding Solo down. We're holding Tama Tonga down. I like this little side story that Tama Tonga is telling about possibly going off and being his own man, that Shinsuke is trying to get him to do it. But this whole lantern and we're fighting over it and the tag titles are there for whatever reason. Yo, I just got to keep it a band. This shit's stupid as hell.
Dude, you ain't lying. We got OG Tony saying it's horse shit.
It is.
I agree with
It
you.
is.
I mean, think about where we were last year with the tag titles.
Bro, come on.
It was the biggest debated topic of WrestleMania last year. So much so that
They had to bring it back. They had to give it to us on the
they
SmackDown.
had to give it to us on a SmackDown. And now we're here. Are they doing it on purpose so we don't talk about that because they're trying to push all these different stories? Maybe. Who knows? Who really fucking knows? But I will say, it's time to let Bray die. Let him rest in peace. It's time to stop this silliness. The Uncle Howdy gimmick, okay, it was cool, but it's also been proven that they cannot write for this. And the people that they're putting in those positions are not making us believe in it. One week they want us to believe that they are creatures from another world that can do all these destructive things, and then the next week they're like, go sit in a rocking chair and be upset about the lantern. Cool and everything, but like, why do we have Solo giving two shits about a fucking lantern? Like, to me this is just nonsense, and it's just bottling up the fucking tag team division to where we're not talking about the tag team division in the highlights in which we're literally talking about putting the tag titles on R-Truth and Damian Priest. And that's our best option right now.
That's awful.
Dude, I'm not saying that they wouldn't be entertaining and things like that, but we're going into WrestleMania. I just keep thinking back to last year and all the great tag team discussions we had. A form of wrestling that I thoroughly enjoy. Tag team wrestling. I mean, give me a Dudley Hardy's match any day of the week. You want to throw some Edge and Christian in there? I'm fucking hooked. I'm ready to watch it. But what you're doing now, I don't care. I don't care. And Nikki Cross, you're so much more talented than what the fuck you're doing that it's getting ridiculous and sad. Very sad.
I just gotta say this straight up. The cow was milked, bro.
Yeah.
You've milked it. You've gotten every single drop that you can out of it. You squeezed blood out of a turnip. You squeezed blood out of a stone. Let it go. Let it go. I've been on WWEshop.com. You can get Wyatt 6 shirts for $6.99 on clearance.
$6.99.
Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, no.
Just let it go. Because this is honestly pathetic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love Bray Wyatt. Huge fan.
Yeah.
Firefly Funhouse. Forget about it. That dude is and will always be incredible. One of the greatest characters in professional wrestling history. Let it go. Let it go.
Fucking Daniel Garcia. You're fantastic. I love that. There has been too many masked men in the WWE. It feels like Gotham City in the WWE.
We're going to have to pin it.
You are fantastic, Daniel Garcia. Thank you.
We're going to have to pin that.
Oh, it's pinned.
Oh, man. I cannot stand the storyline with the MFTs and the Wyatts. It's just bad. It's bad.
Yeah, it is. And hopefully it doesn't. They're going to keep him around until Halloween.
Yeah, and
I
just
guarantee it.
let
There
it
will
go.
be another Wyatt family thing over at Universal Studio.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I
If
won't
that's
go.
what you want.
Like I won't go to it. But I gotta ask your thoughts on this though, because I had some mixed feelings on this. Where were you at with where were you at with Drew McIntyre quitting? If you for you podcast listeners, I'm doing the air quotations here. Drew McIntyre quitting WWE. Where were you at with that?
I liked it. I liked it because it's playing into Drew and it's playing into what Jacob was trying to say. Besides the where our lovely Jones would have said pause, because I believe Jacob's quote was, "I'm going to be up in that ass," something like that. And I think he the words came out and he heard it because the look on his face was like, "Oh fuck." But anyways,
That's gonna be on the internet.
yeah,
Somebody can
exactly.
clip that.
But I did enjoy it because here's the thing. We know we know what we're getting with Drew McIntyre. And right now we're getting the child who the video game was taken away from.
Yeah.
What we don't know is how intense Jacob's going to be when these two finally meet up. What
Yeah.
kind of scenario are we going to get with Jacob Fatu?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. And the reason I'm looking forward to Drew being mixed in with that is because the level of talent he can pull out of a talent. And in this type of story where Drew has had everything taken from him, what he's worked so hard to get back to,
Mm-hmm.
for it to be to go to Cody, and because of Jacob and his interference and all these things, it was a good curveball to throw. It kind of shows the maybe ignorance of Jacob in
Yeah.
this situation, not to be on the lookout for this.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? So I think it plays well, and I like the later on when he popped back up, because I guess he negotiated a contract real quickly.
Just that quick.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it, and it kind of made Jacob look vulnerable too.
I
And
love the fact that Trick Williams got a victory over Jacob Fatu.
yeah,
That's
exactly,
big for Trick.
because that, and also in Jacob's mo, that's gonna set up something later
Yep.
in some type of feud to where we're gonna get a really good match with those two.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, that the way they're writing for Trick is really good right now.
Yeah,
Really good right now. They're getting him good victories. He stayed in claim to the WWE championship. Like, bro, you could put him in the title hunt right now for the WWE championship, and I wouldn't bat an eye, voice.
no, I wouldn't either.
He feels like a guy.
It's like Jericho. Once he popped in,
He
to
was a
me,
guy.
he was a guy,
He
and
was a guy.
he had to do a little proving, and Trick had to do a little proving. But Trick's there now. Trick is there. You could easily we were even talking about the possibility of him being in that fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
The dude's here.
I really had some like real like thoughts that he might possibly win the elimination chamber. Like
Yeah,
I almost was like, you know what? As a sleeper pick, what if we just threw a wrench in the system and Trick one?
yeah, and it wouldn't have been bad. It would.
They could have made it, bro. They could have really rode a wave. Where we're going with Randy, great. I love it. Absolutely no problems with it. But where we could have went with Trick, definitely we could have Trick could have grown into a star on the road to WrestleMania. By the time WrestleMania got there, he's gonna be a marquee guy.
dude.
Put him on the ESPNs, put him on the breakfast clubs, put him, everywhere. Have him doing stuff with Drewski, have him doing stuff with all the main, like NBA players. Put him with some NBA players. You can do all that stuff with him, and Trick's gonna feel like a star. He's gonna feel like he should be amongst those people. He's a moneymaker. Once again, not mad where they're going with Randy because that's gonna be epic. But there's so much potential and star power and mainstream marketability with Trick Williams.
Oh, dude, they could have. It could have been a fun time. It could have been. Okay, so
Deion Sanders, bro.
dude, we could have had Trick out there telling Cody, "You want to act like us, and you know what I mean,
I
but
know
you
what you
ain't
mean.
us." And
He
then
said, "You
show
ain't
up
really
on
Raheem."
exactly, dude, and that could ignite Cody. Dude, you would get into family shit. You would get Trick. Imagine Trick up on the Breakfast Club talking that topic with them, and the amount of Cody fans that would be calling in there, and Charlemagne just being, dude, Charlemagne just
Yeah.
being Charlemagne with Trick.
Yeah.
It's money. Whatever
So
your
much money.
opinions are, it doesn't matter. We're talking about making money. This is a fictitious world in which they write storylines for, guys. There ain't no realism here. They make you believe. It's called bait and hook.
Yep. We're
That,
telling the story.
dude, Deion Sanders standing there with Trick.
Come
Deion
on, bro.
handing Trick a custom made pair of Nikes.
Come on, bro. Come on. Like, Trick Williams, doesn't he remind you that type of guy, that big bravado type of talent? Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying? Cam Newton, big bravado, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Big bravado, and he can be in rooms with those guys like Shannon Sharps. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine him on Club Shay Shay. He could do it. Like, there's a lot of potential.
There's so much potential and so much outreach too, just by highlighting him as a star. And I'm not saying it's just going to be specifically for the Black community, because it's not. It's going to
No.
allow and introduce some people who may not go to those shows and
Yep.
see those shows.
Bingo.
But it's going to cross populate, man. And that's building a community. Because once you build that community in which you can go to these different outlets and find different things, man, your whole world becomes bigger, and you
Yep.
become something greater than what you are right now.
Yep. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Indiana Heritage Wrestling. They say, hello, fellas. We appreciate you dropping in. I'm having a great conversation here with the voice, Josh Joseph. And man, we're talking all things SmackDown. The chat is going crazy, but we have to do our due diligence because we do got a break that we got to take. We got to take a break, pay a few bills, but we still got things to talk about on the other side of the break. SmackDown continued. We got a lot of things going on. Rhea Ripley continued what she had going on with Jade Cargill. Is there any excitement for this feud? We'll talk about that. And man, you have now got Miz. He's cursed. What's going to happen with that? Also, I was at Emerge. Also, we got the Expo to talk about. We're going to talk about that so much more on the other side of this break.
Hello, everyone. It's the Pope Elijah Burke, founder and president of the Love Alive charity. I wanted to take this brief moment to share with you my charity's continued humanitarian efforts to positively impact the impoverished communities in and around the greater Jacksonville area. This cannot be possible without your support. If you'd be so kind, please take a moment to visit our website, love-alive.org, to learn more about the charity and its mission. Also, feel free to donate to our 501c3 organization that operates off of the donation of the public, which is you. Whether that be by website or via Cash App, $1 help makes a difference in the lives of others as we continue to positively influence many people by being the change that we wish to see in the world. Hello, everyone. It's the Pope Elijah Burke, founder and
Welcome to the Brainbuster T-shirt website where your favorite podcast team in your house lives. Look at all these fantastic options you have. If you want that sweet hype? We got it. You wanna be divinely designed at yours? Have you lost your voice? We have all that voice merch for you. Are you just a part of the household? We got that too. Brainbuster Tees is where YH live. Brainbuster Tees is where YH live. Welcome to the Brainbuster.
In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood.
Emerge faithful for coming out to Emerge 91 Blood and Bone. Since 2019, I have been the executive producer of the In Your House podcast. Since 2021, I've had the opportunity and the privilege to be a part of Emerge Wrestling in Columbus, Indiana. The honor and the privilege to tell all of you, right here in the middle of this ring, that Emerge Wrestling, in collaboration with the In Your House Network, will be at the Squared Circle Expo this March in Indianapolis. Emerge Wrestling is In Your House. We'll see you in March.
Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood.
Hey guys, it's the executive producer of the In Your House podcast, Alakon the Con Man House, here to tell you on this commercial break to like and subscribe to In Your House on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook at the In Your House Wrestling Podcast. Subscribe on Twitch at Team IYH. And remember to follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And leave a review and 5-star rating. We thank you for your continued support. It all helps for us to stay charted and continue to give you that work. Hey guys, it's the executive producer. Hey guys, welcome back to In Your House, and you already know what I'm doing. I'm kicking it with my boy, the voice, Josh Joseph, and we're talking some Smackdown. And guys, listen, we have got a lot of things moving. I have been making phone calls. I've been making business deals, getting ready for the Squared Circle Expo. And I gotta tell y'all, I'm happy to say that available now on the Brainbuster Tee store that you guys just saw there during the commercial, and will be available at the Squared Circle Expo. It is the new In Your House Wrestling Network shirt. It is going to be there. You guys can see it there on the screen. If you guys are watching the video version, it will be available there. We're going to have some smalls, some mediums, a few larges. I'm working on getting bigger sizes. Already have had interest in my inbox on the In Your House page inbox for some shirts. So we're looking to get enough for you guys to represent In Your House and let them know that you're giving them that work right there with the In Your House Wrestling Network shirt. Once again, available now on Brainbuster Tees and will be available there at the Squared Circle Expo. And we're going to talk more about that later on in the show. But first, we've got to finish up Smackdown because I got to tell you, it's been great. One of my favorite parts of the show has obviously been the existence of Danhausen. And now it's official. Nobody can say anything. Miz is cursed.
He's cursed.
And to mine eye, it looks like Danhausen is now 3-0 in curses.
It's pretty good.
Because Miz got clocked by Jelly Roll.
To say the least.
Man, here we are once again. Dom Mysterio's been cursed. That went down. Original El Grande Americano got cursed. Miz got cursed. 3-0 in curses. He's looking for Undertaker's WrestleMania streak, man. I mean, that's what we're looking at here. Where are you at with Danhausen now at this point? I mean, I know we're kind of covering him on every show, but it doesn't matter to me. The dude's so damn hilarious.
No, I mean, we've been waiting for this moment, and he's proving exactly what we talked about with him and his range to entertain. I'm looking forward to it. I know not everybody's like on the page of seeing him wrestle and everything, which I can understand that, but I like that gimmicky wrestling. I like the fun where he
Yep.
stops in the middle and curses, or he does the jar of teeth, or
Yep.
things like that. That to me, that's fun. I was a fan of that. That's what I grew up on. That was my first looking into wrestling as a kid. I mean, there's people like the Head Shrinkers, Papa Shango, all
Yeah.
the Ultimate Warrior. Come on, man. That's just your uncle who got into face paint and did a lot of coke. I mean, it's fun shit, man. Like, to me, that's what some wrestling is missing. Now, I don't need that with every segment, but the way they are presenting him, the way they are using him, it seems like they're all on the same page. The running up the ramp, that gets me and Kevin every time.
Oh
It
my
got
God.
you. You got it, man. It is so
Oh my God.
funny to me that is shown just because it's the absurdity. It's the shit that we grew up on. It's
Yep.
Jackass. It's the
Goofy shit,
skate
bro.
videos. It's the street ball videos. It's all of that shit wrapped into a Simpson character that came to life, and I love it. Like I said shows ago, Danhausen can do no wrong in my opinion, and I want to see him go against the Miz in some type of match. And I
Sure.
hope it's at Mania. And I hope it's fantastic. And I hope you out there who hate him, I hope you hate it, because I'm going to enjoy it.
I'm
And
gonna
In
love
Your
every
House
second
is
of it.
going to love that moment because we love that man. Donovan is a genius. We love what he does. Thank you for being you and battling to get to the spot you're at now.
Man, I love this shit here. And then we got Hype. Well, Hype's going crazy in the chat.
As usual.
But we love it though. He says, "Welcome to In Your
Housing.
Housing." In Your Housing. That's good. I like that. He said he could never wrestle, and I'm good with everything he's
Yep.
doing. Same here, bro. That's exactly where I'm at. And then he says, "Warrior in Heaven is calling everybody up." Well, never mind.
Whoa.
Oh man, Hype is doing his thing in the comments there, and we appreciate it, man. But yeah, Danhausen is fun. Danhausen is awesome. I definitely love everything that he is doing. He's just a fun character, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it boils down to, is that he's just a fun character for sure. And the things that they're doing right now with WWE moving into WrestleMania, I'm most definitely enjoying it. I like the vibe that it's at right now. I thought Smackdown was a fun watch, but I do want to bring this. I do want to bring this up though, because we still got a couple things we got to talk about before we slide out of here. We do have AEW Revolution tonight. We're not going to do a complete preview on it, but I did want to acknowledge it because we do our AEW Dynamite. Yeah, show. We do that. So I just wanted to acknowledge it. It's tonight. Let me ask you this before we talk a little bit about the Expo, before we talk a little bit about WWE 2K and slide out of here. Is there any match that's like big on your radar from Revolution? One that you're like, I might not get the show, but I'm going to seek out this match and try to get all the highlights that I can.
I'm actually really interested in the Brody King and Swerve match.
Okay.
I want to see where they push that. I want to see where it goes. So I'm really interested in that one, and I will probably be covering quite a bit of it on the Thursday show, just because I think it's an interesting way, because we just went off of Brody King having his MJF moment, and we thought that might, if he doesn't win, that's going to kind of put out his flame. But him and Swerve seem to be making sure that flame stays pretty lit. And I just want to see where it goes.
For sure. So I don't want to, I feel like it's a cop out for me to say I mean, I just love a good MJF match, and I think that MJF and Hangman Adam Page are going to put on a great Texas Death Match. But that feels like such a cop out, bro. So I'm going to pick another one, and I'm going to say the best 2 out of 3 falls match between Chris Statlander and my girl Tekla for the AEW World's Women Championship. I think that match is going to bang. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Statlander personality wise, but that doesn't mean that she can't go in the ring. And Tekla's a great personality, and Tekla can go in the ring. And I think these two women together combined can put together a really good and entertaining best 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yeah, I mean that'll be a great one, and 2 out of 3, that's up our alley. We like things like that because it creates so much, and you get to see whatever talent's in that, you get to see a great match.
Yeah, I honestly, it looks like a really good show. If it wasn't for the fact that I had work in the morning and they're there on the West Coast, so they're starting it at 8 o'clock, and there's 10 matches. I get it. Like if you're the West Coast, it starts at 5. The show starts at 5 o'clock. You're out of there by like 9, 10 at the latest. You know what I'm saying? But here, it's gonna run until midnight easily. But I'm going to do whatever I can to catch as much as I can before Thursday to try to give you guys out there who come to us for our AEW opinions, because we're still building that show and it's building strong. And I want to make sure that we give you guys a good opinion on AEW Revolution. So I'm going to catch everything that I can as much as I can before Thursday. So I wanted to make sure I said that to our followers that follow us and watch AEW with us. We're going to check that out. But we are excited for the show tonight. I'm going to try to cover as much as I can before Thursday. Once again, just letting you guys know. I want you guys to know that. But yeah, as far as things that I'm covering, we got to talk about this expo for a couple minutes because man, we have got the tablecloth coming in tomorrow. We've got a big backdrop that is coming in. We have got shirts. We have got stickers coming in. We have got merch coming in. We've got great talent that's already confirmed to be on In Your House live at the expo. Voice man, we locked in Jack Vaughn last night for the show. We've got Marty Bell coming on the show. We've got Lord Crew coming on the show. We've got Savion Truitt coming on the show. I mean, if you're an indie wrestling fan, and that's not even the fact that there's more interviews that we're going to get there that are not confirmed. Now we're just going to get on the fly. But what we have foundationally, Voice, we're on fire right now.
Oh yeah, I said it before the show when we went down the list. This is an indie darling. This is a weekend for us. We are going to have some of your top favorite indie stars out here doing what they're doing, and some who've made it to another level. And we're going to get the insights, their thoughts, their procedures, anything you want to ask. We still have the mailbag episode we want to do.
Yes.
And we talked about some of these questions that you guys throw out to us. See that QR code right there? If you click that and you go to it, you can directly get to In Your House and you can send us messages. We'll have it and we'll ask these guys at the expo. This expo is going to be great. There's a chance we're going to have a thigh slap clip for In Your House. Personally, with us, slapping thighs with Jack Vaughn, the best guy out there. Who knows? House may even end up in one of his videos. You never know, because he's double handsome. Remember that. He said that. He is double handsome. That's why he was facing the camera during the photo shoot. They know what sells, House. They know what sells.
Hey, it's the moneymaker, man.
This
is the moneymaker up here, man. Dude, seriously, I'm so excited for the
Me
expo,
too.
man.
Me
Like,
too.
I cannot believe we're doing this, dude. And I'm being I'm being real. I'm being like seriously authentic with y'all out there in the household. Like, I can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah.
This is the biggest thing In Your House has ever done.
Yeah. And this was something that we talked about that night after House of Heat.
Yeah.
We all said the next step needs to be an expo, something big, a convention.
Yep.
And much like our love for certain wrestlers like Mello, all it took was time and putting in that work. And that's what we do here. I mean, you can go and get this same type of entertainment, tons of places. You can go out there and do it. It's fine. There's so many I check out,
Yep.
but my personal goal in the voices segment of In Your House is we are going to be your podcasters' favorite podcasters.
Yep.
We will be in their ears after this expo. People keep hearing me say it, man, but we're going to make it a point to where people are asking, how do we get these guys to our expos?
Yep. You're right. You're right. And we're going to make an impact. Like every single thing that, and you know that we've talked, off air and whatnot. Like I've been absolutely obsessed with trying to make sure this is as best as it can possibly be.
Yeah.
Have everything that we need, equipment wise, aesthetic wise, merchandise wise, content wise, every single thing. And if this pops off the way I think it's going to pop off and the way I'm visualizing it to pop off, it's going to be an absolute win, dude.
Oh, I agree with you. And here's something that I love: House's Drive. And the fact that you see down here below, we have the QR code, we have the Squared Circle Expo with the In Your House logo, but we also have another logo over there, Emerge Wrestling.
Yep.
This,
Thank you to them. They're awesome.
100%. This promotion has said yes to everything that my boss has said because they see the vision, they understand. And this is proof in the pudding that we belong at that table.
Yep.
And you know what? Make some extra space because we got some friends. There's so many people that are going to benefit from this.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to do more work with all of you and things like that, and to actually have a space where you guys can come anytime you want and be a part of what we're doing.
Yep. It's crazy. Like, for real, like, honestly, that people believe in what we are doing and they're investing in what we are doing.
Yup.
And we are making good on investments.
Yup.
This is a wonderful thing, man. This is a beautiful thing. Like, we are having people invest in us, and we're creating community, and we are creating media. It's a wild thing to be like, hey, In Your House is a go-to place for professional wrestling media.
Yup.
And we're here, bro.
Yeah. It's fun. I love it. I love being a part of a network.
Yep.
We've talked about it.
You said it. That's why I changed yes, we are a podcast, but this is a string of podcasts, and a string of podcasts is a network.
Yep.
This is a podcast network. That's what this is.
Yeah. I want to be ABC, NBC, IYH network, man, where we got shows all the time. We have long-term goals. There's an app that we've been wanting to build and things like that, to where you legit, if you wanted to, you could pay for a service and have our show, other people that we know show.
Yep.
Gonzo, we want you guys, like, when we get this idea going,
round the clock, bro.
We want that to be an available asset to our fans, to anybody who fucks with us. And that's the long-term goal, but it takes time and work to get in there, and that's what we're doing. Expose the next level.
Yep.
Like, we're focused on this, but trust me, we got back burners. we know what's back there.
After this, we're gonna be thinking about what's next.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the beauty of what we do. Is one of the greatest lessons that I learned from Sam Knight. Is to always ask what's next. Don't get too high on the accomplishment that you just had. It's okay to enjoy it. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But there's so many people that ride on one accomplishment, and then it's like, oh yeah, remember that time I saved your life yesterday? Oh, remember that time I saved your life 2 months ago?
Yep.
Oh, remember that time I saved your life a year ago? Oh, remember that time I saved your life 10 years ago? Okay, but what have you done for me lately?
Yep.
You got to continue to keep building and keep growing. So while we're going to enjoy any and all success that we have from the Expo, you better believe that In Your House is going to be plotting the next thing, because Voice, guess what, brother? Saturday night main event is coming to Fort Wayne, Indiana in May.
No way. They're going to Fort Wayne?
Yep.
That sounds like a spot to pull up.
That sounds like a place in your house needs to be at.
Yeah, that's only an hour and a half from me.
That's close to me too, bro. Probably about 2 hours. And listen, bro, I'll already tell you, my family, they're already like, hey, we all want to go to this. They all want to go because we didn't get a chance to go to Raw. And honestly, Monday Night Raw here in Indianapolis was too close to the Expo.
Yeah.
So we couldn't really do both.
Yeah.
Like, real talk, financially, we couldn't do both.
Understandable.
Saturday night's main event, which is going to be a nationally televised wrestling event, like not just cable, not just internet, like it's going to be on national. I feel like In Your House needs to be there for that.
I do too. And I think the family needs to be there, and they better be wearing them In Your House shirts.
Let's do it, baby.
Because that means we got a mob. We got a small flash mob of In Your House when they do cams.
Hey, it might be time to take a little stroll onto WWE.com's account and take a look at those media credentials, maybe. I don't know.
I think so.
Be a possibility.
Maybe could it be a thing too where maybe we do a In Your House meetup and we invite the household? And
You mean do a collective meetup with the household live in Fort Wayne, Indiana for WWE Saturday night's main event? That sounds absolutely delightful.
I think that could be a thing accomplished. We could probably even get a couple other podcasters to join us in that.
Okay, we'll talk more off air.
Yeah, well, I think that sounds like a plan.
All right. Let's close this show out real quick because we got a lot to talk about now. For sure, I love where your mind's at. Close this show out with WWE 2K26 dropped worldwide this past weekend. What a great play it is! I am enjoying it so much. Me and my son, and you know what? My son, who's really getting in, I'm proud of him, man, because like he's really starting to get more into like what we do, like production and content creation and stuff like that. And he actually next year, his junior year, he's actually going to take a broadcasting course.
Ooh.
And I was like, hey, what if you brought In Your House to your broadcasting class? So we're talking about bringing In Your House to do it at his school, which would be really dope, him do his thing. But he actually put together something that he wanted us to play on the show. And I was like, bro, that's dope as hell. He put this clip together himself. I mean, these are clips that he actually made from WWE 2K26. These are, he pieced it all together, added the audio over it. I love it, bro. So like, let's get into that. Because one thing, Voice, before we get into it, one big thing that everybody is hyped for about this game, Voice, is the ragdoll physics.
Yeah.
Everybody is going nuts over the ragdoll physics. It's one of the best adds to the game. It's created so much viral clips on the internet. And now he created some clips himself from the ragdoll physics. This is my son. This is Elijah, a clip that he put together from WWE 2K26.
Niggas out here snitching, they with the rat pack. Hit them with the chopper, that's the rat trap. Find them in that trash bag off the interstate. House full of gangsta niggas never renovate. You snitching, you deserve to die. Bloody murder.
Wow. Wow. He's just throwing motherfuckers off ledges.
Was that Eric Bischoff?
Dude. You fucking killed Cactus Jack.
You're dead, bro.
Cactus Jack is dead, man.
No, falling from that height.
Dude.
Bro, the game's incredible, Voice. It's incredible.
It looks incredible. I mean, it looks like they stepped up their game. WWE is, they're hitting it out of the park with some of this stuff. And those clips were pretty showing of that. I mean, that's
ECW guys, dude. That's our stuff.
Dude, yeah. Like, man, if you're not adding this into every game you do in the future, you don't know what you just learned, because this is fun. This is,
Yeah.
and I love the mixed matches they can do.
Yes.
Because then
Yeah.
you can get like a Tiffany throwing Oba off the cell and shit like that. It's like,
It's
wow.
just fun. It's
Yeah.
just fun.
Yeah, exactly. I love that shit.
Honestly, I think this game is exactly what shout out to Goat Simulator. Like hype gets it. Like, and honestly, this is honestly one of their best outings as far as WWE 2K. And I get it. Everybody's like, oh, well, I hate the the ringside system where you have to play to unlock stuff. You know what? Back when I was playing video games back in the day, you had to play the game to unlock stuff. So I'm not worried. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It
But
kept
the
you
fact that they-
invested too.
Yes, it kept you invested. Like, yes, man. Like, it's fine. It's okay. You don't like the ringside pass, whatever. Like, I like the game. Me and my kids play the game year round. It's worth it to me. So if you don't want to spend that money, it's cool. But man, I'm telling you, those ragdoll physics, the way they're going viral. My son is showing me new ragdoll physics clips from WWE 2K26 like almost on a daily, and it's just fun. I feel like WWE 2K26 is what a wrestling game needs to be in 2026. Like it's exactly what it needs to be, bro.
Dude, you know what I'm looking forward to is when
What's
he
that?
does his own universe in there and we see all his characters getting the ragdoll
Oh,
treatment.
it's coming.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. Those cat characters are gonna go fly.
Everybody's dying, bro. You're not landing on your feet here, bro.
Nope.
Oh man, but we got to wrap this thing up. Call this a really great episode. Another one here at In Your House with me and my boy, the voice, Josh Joseph. And man, I got to give you the floor and let you plug anything that you want to plug. Where can they catch you at, voice?
All right, fans. So thank you for joining us on a Sunday. It's always a pleasure to have you. Thank you, Emerge, for believing in what we're doing. Squared Circle Expo, thank you for having the space for us to come and show you what we're about to show the world. Outside of that, fans, if you want to catch me on a weekly, you can catch me coming up on Tuesday with Kevin Calloway. He's the Chaos Goblin, and he's not just that, he's the professional behind the mic who talks about what he did in the ring and what he's doing in the ring. So fans, come and check us out. That's 6 p.m. on a Tuesday night where we recap Monday Night Raw. We go and we talk big things. We talk about what we like. Past couple episodes have been what you guys like, and we love that. That's where me and Kevin shift gears and we go, let's listen to the fans and feed them. We're like Ryback in a way, but the good parts, like feed me more parts. All that other shit, we are not him. Stop.
Stop it.
Outside of that, friends, we got a fun thing we do. It's the ECW watch along. It's a great time. It's on a Wednesday. It's at 6 p.m. It's with Howse and me and ECW. We are in the middle of the rivalry series. Which ones are we about to hit? I can't tell you. You have to pay attention to the shows. We drop Easter eggs. It's not this show, but there are Easter eggs out there that'll let you know what we're going to be talking about. The ECW show is one of our more popular shows. It's a fun show. It's one that we've built from the ground, built off friendship and love for a promotion. And that is 6 p.m. on a Wednesday. Outside of that, it's the last show I do on the week outside of the Sunday show. It's the Thursday. AEW Dynamite. Yeah. It's a fun time. It's a great time. It's an OG Tony Howse and Voice time. And we talk AEW. We talk Dynamite. We break it down. But the fans, you guys talk things too. We also go to what you talk about. It's a fun time. It's a good time. It's a cross promotion type of time.
Yep.
OG Tony and the Gonzo crew, man, you guys are killing it. We had Chris with us last week. He had some great insights doing his thing. He really covered in to something that he said, he's lost a lot of interest in from when it started, but he covered it. He stuck it out with us and he had some great insights. So go back and check that show out.
Yeah.
Tony, he did his normal thing. You know what he does, but fans, thank you. Squared Circle Expo is coming up. We are less than 2 weeks away, fans.
Yeah, crazy.
We are going to have a time. There's going to be so much content made. Please stay tuned with us that weekend, that Friday and Saturday. It's going to be a moment. And, like Howse said, we need to celebrate the moments we do create, but be looking forward. And when we're all sitting there at dinner talking about what we just did, that's the time when we get to celebrate. That's the time that the In Your House brother and sisterhood become one, and we just get to sit there and love what we've done.
Man, I'm excited. I can't wait.
I can't wait to eat
I just
that
can't
steak.
wait, man. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be the best steak ever.
It is.
It is going to be, bro, it's going to be the best steak ever, considering the people we're going to be eating it with, the things that we just done prior to that. It's going to be the best goddamn steak ever, bro. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. And Hype comes back next week. Hype will be back on the Sunday house party next week. And we're going to have the promoter of the Squared Circle Expo, Ed Gonzalez, on the show here next week on the In Your House podcast, the Sunday house party. Guys, it is all part of the work, and that's HOWSE, and the W stands for work. So for the voice, Josh Joseph, and the whole team here at In Your House, I'm Malachi the Conman House, here to remind you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to hop on this bandwagon, get on, or get gone, because the household is still going mighty strong. You guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. We'll be back here on Tuesday. Peace.
Yeah. In your house with O'Con. Hey, O'Con in your house. Hollywood in your house. Hypocrisy's head in the clouds. Curating all kind of loud. Wrestling in front of the crowd.